Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. Good morning.
Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along.
Come on,
Oh,
get in
we
here.
got plenty of time.
Good morning.
Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Happy Monday. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you all for being here. Cheers, everyone. Bring your cup in and fill it up with joy. Who do we have? Andrea, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Kathy Hand, Rick Morrow, Julie Kiss, hello, Annie7, Kathleen, happy Monday to you. Auntie Jean, thank you for being here. That's right, wakey, wakey. Joanne, hello, darling. There's our Deirdre, happy Monday. Stacy, oh, Stacy, it's so good to see you in here. Thank you for coming in this morning. All right, well, let's get going right away with our heart brain and start our day off on the right foot. So hand on the heart, slow down the breathing, add in the joy. Those are the ingredients. And as you do that, just hold each other in your heart, hold a warm hug. If you can remember the last time you hugged one of the peas, just feel that. And let's fill up our hearts with love, with compassion, with peace. So keep breathing deeply and start remembering who you are. Remember your I am story that you want to tell. I am enough. I am worthy. I am happy. I am free to be me. I am enjoying every minute of this life. I am kind. I am considerate. I am peace. What's your I ams this morning? Let's get you going with yours and really feeling your magnificence on this beautiful Monday morning. Good morning, Oksana. Thank you for being here. And Deirdre, I am choosing to stay in my heart. The best place we can be. When we stay in our heart, we don't start overanalyzing. We don't start looking at things and seeing them with our physical eyes and seeing the illusion of what that is showing us. When we stay in our heart, we know who we are. We know what we are. We know our purpose. We know the meaning of being here for just a minute. We know the meaning of family, and this is what family looks like. All of you beautiful peas that are coming in this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Julie Kiss, I am light, love, and laughter. I love that, Julie. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. Rick Morrow, I am healing. Awesome. Me too, Rick. Yes, every day we get stronger when we decide to heal, when we make that choice, and it is a choice. We can either stay in the pain energy, we can stay in that illusion, we can see it as something that's really overwhelming, or we can say, not today. And today, that's what I'm saying. Today, I'm saying to any pain energy that tries to come forth from my body, not today. Today is a good day. This is a very good day. And I choose in this very good day to be the best me possible, to lift my vibration as high as I can lift it, and to bring those around me in with that high vibration. So Stacy says, I am awake. I'm so glad. And I am feeling new. There you go. That's what happens when we let go of the old, when we let go of the pain, when we let go of that old story. The old story is going to tell you that you're not good enough. The old story is going to say, you're getting older, so your body's going to hurt. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be painful to age. So yes, tell yourself the new story, Stacy, and feel the newness of it. Pat Moss, good afternoon. Andrea Gregg, I am grateful. I am organized. I am joyful. I love that for you, Andrea. And Andrea, I hope you're feeling better. The last time that I spoke with you and heard you speak, you were having some laryngitis issues. So I hope that's cleared up for you. Brookie, good morning. I am grateful for this experience of being in this fabulous human body. Amen, sister. Make that your story every day. Every day. Accept how absolutely amazing you are. Rosalind, good morning, Rosalind. Good vibes. Thank you for coming in with us this morning. Auntie Jean, I am a happy puppy, innocent, full of joy and loving unconditionally. I love that for you, Auntie Jean. Thank you for being here this morning. Cheers to you and for you being that happy puppy. And I'm so, so glad that you are vibrant this morning. Pat Moss, I am definitely seeing more things to be grateful for. Yes, yes. All we have to do is pick one. When you pick one thing to be grateful for, others just start appearing. It's like magic. I did the book, The Magic, years ago. I want to say probably 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago. And when I did that book, The Magic, it's all about gratitude. That is the magic. It's the magic ingredient. And when I did that book, and she had us like focus on what we were grateful for. And I'm thinking, I can't make a list of 10 things I'm grateful for. I'm barely able to write down one or two because I was in a really bad place at the time. And that book helped me tremendously. But my human thought was, there's no way I can write 10 things every day that I'm grateful for. It's just not going to happen. So I would start out and I would really think about it. And I'm like, okay, what do I have to be grateful for? And so I just started listing. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for each breath I take. And then from there, it just blossomed. I'm grateful for a roof over my head. I'm grateful for the friends in my life. I'm grateful for the money I do have. I'm grateful for the love of animals. I'm grateful for the place that I live in. Every day, I would just find more and more and more to add to my gratitude list, because that's the way that works. When we look at one thing that we have, one thing that we can say, that I'm grateful for that, just watch what happens. Watch that explosion. Has anybody else experienced that besides me? It's just this magical thing that happens when you start going into gratitude. Everything starts to show up for you. You start getting reminded that, yes, there is a lot to be grateful for in this life. And we start looking and listing all of those things. All right, so what else we got? Kathleen, good morning. Kathleen, I am accepting an easy, focused, accomplished day. I love that. I am seeing that for you, Kathleen. I'm holding that energy with you. Oksana, I am in a now moment. Everything happens in the now. So now I am planting seeds of abundance, joy, well-being, smiles. I water it every day with water of abundance for an abundant seed, with water of joy for a seed of joy, etc. I know it is coming. It is on the way. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. I smile more. I laugh more. I speak only of things I like, and I just enjoy. Oksana, I love that attitude this morning, that attitude of gratitude. How beautiful is that? And Marietta, thank you. Thank you for those words. I am so grateful to have you in my life. I'm grateful to have every one of you in my life. Annie Seven says, yes, The Magic is a great book, and daily gratitude helps so much. It really does. Really, really does. So let's make this a gratitude morning. This Manifesting Monday is going to happen through gratitude. So here we go. I want to hear it. I want to hear your gratitude today. What are you grateful for? Good morning, Tammy Fisk. Stacy, I am grateful for everything in my life. It may not always be fun, but I'm grateful for the lessons and the love. Beautiful. Auntie Jean says, yes, and that's when you realize how abundant you are, is when you start listing your gratitude. Absolutely. When I can say, I am grateful for this breath I'm taking and for each moment that I have a breath, that I can breathe, each moment that I can walk one more step. I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for this time together with all of you, with this beautiful family that comes together every day. I am so much in gratitude and so in love with this family. You all lift me up every day. You lift me to up to a higher plane, as our Marietta says. And Deirdre says, yes, even with the oath of manifestation, my income hasn't changed, yet I'm finishing my decorating with everything I choose, no matter the cost. I call it a miracle. That's what I call it too, Deirdre. Sometimes we can't explain things. It just happens. And we're like, well, how is that possible? It just is, because you're in the flow. When you are in the flow, the miracles happen. Everything starts showing up for you. Everything falls in place. All the puzzle pieces fit. And you may not be able to see in front of you what the difference was. You may not be able to see it in black and white, but you see it inside. And that's what Dr. Wayne Dyer taught us. That was such a huge lesson for all of us. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. And it's not that they physically change. That's not what the lesson is at all. It will probably still stay the same, but you change. Therefore, your experiences change. The energy of it changes. So yes, keep saying that oath of manifestation. Keep doing that which is going to bring your heart joy, because that's where the miracle happens and things change and shift. And good morning to our troll on YouTube. Let me just say goodbye. Na, 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 na. Goodbye. All right. Rick Morrow, I am grateful for my new life. No turning back. Why would you? Why would you turn back? That past is gone. There's nothing there to go back to. We're going forward, staying very present in this moment so that the next step you put down, that'll be your now moment. And you will be still in gratitude. You take that gratitude with you. And Isabel, good morning to you. Oh my gosh, our Christina is here. Good morning, good morning. Christina, you were on my mind this morning. I don't know what was going on. I must have dreamed about you or dreamed about the peas. I think I really was dreaming about the peas. I didn't get very much sleep last night. I kept waking up. But waking up to a feeling of abundance, a feeling of just surrounded by joy and love. And that's what you all are. You're just joy and love, and that's abundance. That's definitely manifesting the prosperity of peas. Don't you love that? We have a prosperity of peas, and we're all just so beautiful. Stacy, you're grateful you got to meet Isabel. I'm so happy that the two of you met. I can't even tell you. It warms my heart so much to know that you were with each other and saw each other's energy and got to hug each other. I'm really, really happy that happened. And it makes me even more excited for Vermont. Where is our Vermonster? I have not seen our Blue this morning. Let's call her in. I think the little Faye must have her captive, but let's get her in here. And I'm so excited about the get together and what we are going to be doing there together and loving on each other and holding each other and just sitting in some of the deep conversations and sitting in the fun times and the laughter, the giggle fests. Good morning, Charlie. Oh, thank you, Rick. Let's call in our Blue Jean Wolinski and get her in here. All right, so I'm ready to pull a Kuan Yin card after another sip of very strong coffee that I made this morning. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, somebody may need to go knock on Blue's door and tell her we're waiting for her to get in here. She'll make number 22. So let's see if she makes an appearance. All right, so Kuan Yin, what you got for us this morning? Ooh, okay. It is the veil of shadows. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. Wow, is this pertinent to a lot of what's going on right now? A lot of the deep stuff that's happening, a lot of the trials and the fires that's going on. A lot of people feel like that murk, that mire is where they're stuck. It's where you're not able to move very, very fast or be able to pick up your feet and move forward. But according to Kuan Yin, it's the best place you can be. When you're in that veil of shadows, when you're going through the tough times, when there's things in your life that you don't want to face. You know, I've been through so many experiences and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to experience that. I don't want to have to be in pain. I don't want to have to pull myself back up the mountain again. But it's in those moments, it's in those times of feeling that we're dragging, that we can't move forward. That's when we're having the most soul growth. And so that's what Kuan Yin is telling us, that don't be afraid. Don't be sad. Don't be hating on life because it's giving you some of those tough lessons, because that's when we're really going to shine. That's when the lotus blossom opens up and says, here you go. From out of that comes beauty. From out of that comes your soul growth. From out of that comes your light shining so much brighter than it could have without that experience. So yes, if you're one of the ones that have gone through something really tough lately, you've been in that murk and that mire, and it just wasn't a good place to be in. It wasn't a good feely place. You just felt like pulling those covers up and saying, no, not today. I'm not feeling it. I'm going to stay in bed, just going to let life go on, and I'll just be here. You're one of the lucky ones. You're one of the ones that has experienced huge, ginormous growth in the spiritual realm. Celebrate that. Can anybody relate to this card? Brookie says, wow, great message. Thank you. Yes, yes, because this is what we need to hear. When we're stuck in that place, we don't want to even talk to anybody. Anybody else experience that? Anybody been through that fire lately where you're just like, just can't do it. Just can't drag myself into the morning cuppa. Just can't reach out to people, or I can't answer messages, or I can't go on to the messenger thread and see everybody that's happy, happy, joy, joy, because I'm not. It's okay that you're not. This is what Kuan Yin is saying. It's okay that you've been in that place, but just realize what's happening as you've been there. I'm going to read the card again because I really feel like this is such a huge lesson for us today. And it's a huge lesson in our manifesting. And how do we manifest? How do we get to that place of seeing our miracle, of seeing our intention coming to fruition? This is it. This is the answer. Staying in the gratitude, no matter what is showing up for us in life, we're going to plow through that stronger than ever before, and grateful for the experience. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs and Pat Moss. I was there not so long ago. Yeah, I remember that, Pat. I remember we were looking for you. We're like, where's our Pat? You were missing in action. And we were just so wanting to wrap our arms of love around you. We were wanting to pull you back into the fold and let you know how loved you are and how beautiful you are. Annie says the daily struggles of life get to us at times. I woke this morning and chose gratitude. It's a miracle I have this place where I am. Yeah. So I want to read this again. I want you to really think about these words that Kuan Yin is telling us. This card is called the Veil of Shadows. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. Nourishment. That's what you're getting when you're in the midst of that fire. Think about that. The roots are being nourished and fed, and the experience that you're having as you're going through those trials and tribulations, that's for your soul growth. From this mud made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. So the lotus isn't going to bloom and really unfold until it's fully nourished. When it's ready, when it has had all of that nourishment that's coming from the depths of your soul, that's when the lotus will unfold. We have to go deep. We can't stay on the surface because nothing happens. The lotus won't blossom. It won't unfold. Just like our soul, we can stay on that surface. We can talk about the weather. We can talk about things that are happening out in the world. We can talk about work. We can talk about a myriad of things that really don't have any meaning. Or we can go deep and we can say, sometimes I hurt. What was the message? The daily struggles of life get to us at times. The daily struggles. We're in a human body. We're in this for the experience, not to just come and sit on a couch and then die. That's not why we're here. We are here to go deep. We are here to let that lotus be nourished so that we fully understand the whole experience, the whole thing of compassion, the whole thing of loving each other, of oneness with each other. If we don't go deep, we're not going to find the oneness. We're going to be shallow and think, I'm in this all alone, I'm drifting through. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. And that's going to be the song that we sing. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know which way to go, because you're in the shallow end. When you move to the deep, that's when you understand. That's when you feel, I can't touch bottom anymore. I might have to move. I might have to tread water. I might have to figure this thing out of how to keep my head up and not sink beneath the water. So it's having the deeper experiences that teaches us. That's where we learn. That's where we grow. And that's where we start to manifest. Every time that you go through a struggle, every time that something comes your way and you're hit with that, oh no, not again, change the attitude. Change it to, oh boy, wow, I get to grow again. Just like that kid that has the measuring stick And his growth is measured in how many inches he or she is growing in the physical body. You can actually see the difference. And the kid gets so excited. It's like, oh, I grew another inch. I'm taller now. I'm bigger now. Well, it's the same thing with our spiritual growth. We don't have a measuring stick. We can't stand up to that wall and say, oh, I grew another inch. But we know it inside of us. We feel the difference. We feel taller as we walk through life. We feel more firm as we put our feet down on the ground. We feel that essence inside of us where everything has started to blossom and open up because we took the deeper dive. We didn't stay on the surface. We didn't just talk about the weather. And that's why it's important to have the soul family. That's why it's important to hold each other. When something is going wrong, as we consider it to be wrong, it's really right. But when something is happening in our lives and we're facing some of those trials, maybe there's been a loss, maybe there's been an illness, maybe there's been struggle financially, whatever that looks like, that's the fire for you. When we wrap our arms of love around you, you no longer see yourself as all alone. You know that there's somebody holding your hand somewhere. They could be on the other side of the planet. It could be somebody in the UK, like our beautiful Hope. It could be our India family. It could be somebody across the country from you. It doesn't matter what distance is between us. We are all connected in the oneness. So as we wrap our arms around you, you feel it. You actually physically feel the energy. You feel the strength that comes forward from being united. And it's in that union, in feeling the unified field, that's where everything falls into place. That's where doors open. And you start to manifest what it is that you put out there as an intention, because you know that you're in the flow. When you're in that beautiful flow of energy, everything works. You're not being knocked down. All of a sudden, you come out into the sunshine and you're like, oh, what trial? What tribulation? I don't remember that. Or maybe you do remember and you're grateful for it. That's the best thing. If you can start to give gratitude for that fire you just went through, then you know you've got it. You know that you're not regretting anything. There's no time for regrets. There's no time for guilt and shame and blame and all of those energies that we go into. There's only time for kindness. There's time for loving each other. There's always time for love, no matter what we're facing, no matter what trial we're going through. You can find time to pause and love, to just stop whatever the spin is and say to somebody, say to one person, I love you. If you could do that every day, that's my challenge to you today. When you start to feel that things are a little wonky, and maybe you're just not feeling it. Maybe it's just like, it's Monday. I'm going to drag my butt today. I'm not feeling this day. I want you to just stop it and hit that pause button and reach out to one person. Just one person. And all you have to say is, I love you. They don't have to know the why. They don't have to know what's going on. They might ask you if you haven't said it to them in a while. But I want you to take that challenge. If any of you are willing to take that challenge from me today, and I'll commit to do that as well. I'm committing to myself. So I want you to commit to yourself, if you're willing to, that if at any point today you start to feel you're on the surface. You start to feel like you're vulnerable, that maybe you could get blown over at any time by the winds, by whatever might come forth for you. I want you to promise yourself, not me, promise yourself, I'll reach out. I'll tell somebody I love them. And if you can do that, that love blows up. It goes out into the universe as this huge message to the universe that you're not going to be kept down. You're not going to be knocked over. You're not going to surrender underneath the water to drown. You're going to tread that water and you're going to come out victorious because you choose to be in love with life, in love with who you are. And no matter what, you're going to take time to share love with somebody. So there you go. That's what I have for you today. And if you're willing to do that, just say yes. Just say your yes to you. You don't have to say it to anybody else. It's a commitment that you make to yourself to be a better human, to shine your light even brighter than what you ever could before, and to not let anything bring you down. It might try. There may be some moments in this day that you're like, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not going to listen to that Teri Angel. What does she know anyway? So just make it to yourself. Make that promise that yes, you will. And say your yes, I can. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can changes everything. It's a mental attitude that you go into for you and that you stand up for yourself and you take your power back. Take that power back in a big way. So let's see what we got. Isabel. Whoops, I'm scrolling. Isabel says, I've been working on all of those for so long. Yes, yes. Deirdre, the lotus is like the common cold. We are recalibrating with the cold. Yeah, exactly. There's something strange that entered the body, and so your body is revving up and saying, not today, not today, not going to give in to that. Annie says, I could look at what's wrong or all that is right. When I get into a rut, I will write down my daily gratitude and feel what I am thankful for. Was I preaching this morning, Annie? I'm sorry. I just sometimes open my mouth and the angels take over, and I have no idea at times what was said. It's just the energy that comes out when I give it over to the angels. Rosalind, I am excited for the momentum for a peaceful land blessing to take place in the garden of Allegretto Vineyard Resort in Paso Robles, California. I am so excited, Rosalind, and I'm going to go and talk to whoever I need to speak with at the Allegretto, which is an amazingly beautiful place here in Paso, and see if we can do a peace pole planting and include a land blessing right there with it and have all of your beautiful words. So I'll let you know if that's something that's going to come about soon, or maybe after the Portland trip to give us time to get the peace pole here. Isabel, yes, I can. There you go. When you have that attitude, nothing can shake you, because that's your strength. That's your power. When you give your power away, you forget that, yes, you can. You think, oh, I have to do what that person says. I have to go where that person tells me to go. I have to. You don't have to. You choose, you decide how you live your life and what you're doing with your life. Do it under the guidance of your higher power, but don't do it because somebody else wants you to, or somebody else says you have to. There's no have tos. Marietta says, you are so inspiring, Teri. We are all feeling so much gratitude for you sharing. Thank you, Marietta. I love you so dearly. And Susie Koff, good morning from Colorado. Thank you for jumping in here and joining us. Annie says, you're very passionate, Teri. Don't be sorry. It helps us so much. Well, good. I'm glad, because when we have passion on the inside, it comes to the outside. It's going to show, and it's going to be infectious. So if you can find that passion inside of you, that passion that says, yes, I can, no matter what. I'm going to share my love no matter what. And I really hope that all of you are taking that to heart, that if at any point today you're not feeling it, you're not feeling strong, you're not feeling powerful, you're not feeling that beautiful being that you are as being in control of your life, I certainly hope that you will reach out to somebody and say, I love you. And if that somebody happens to be me, I'm grateful. If it's one of the other P's, I'm grateful. I want you all loving on each other as much as possible and sharing your beautiful lights together. Pat Moss says, here I am, and yes, I can. Absolutely. Annie, being here with you all has helped me and Grayson so much. I am so happy about that. I am just glad that Grayson is thriving and so happy that he has you for a mama and that you are keeping him uplifted in love and light and that you're allowing us to all share in your journey. Thank you, Annie, for that. Oh my goodness. Hope, thank you for being here. We're celebrating Zena's 16th birthday today. He's at school right now. Well, let's all send Zena a beautiful message of love, letting him know how much we absolutely wrap our arms of love around that little one. He is such a blessing to so many of us, Hope. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know that it's his birthday. And I think I'm going to record a little song for our Zena and let him know how special he is to me. So I'll send that to you, Hope. Yes, yes, let's all put in the happy birthdays. And then after Zena gets home from school, maybe he can see them. He can read the comments. Beautiful. All right, I see that our time is almost done for today. Wow, did that fly by. And thank you, angels, for such a beautiful message of hope that we can always find a moment for love. There is always time for love. We're only here for a minute on this planet. This time here goes by so fast. This time is going to be over before we know it. And what have we left behind? Have we left some kindness? Have we left what this says? Do all things with kindness? Have we left an energy of sadness, of anger? Or have we left love as we leave our footprint on earth? That's what I choose. I choose that when I'm no longer in my physical body, that you'll have a smile on your face, that you'll know that you were loved because you are. So let's do our prayers. If there's anything we can lift you up for today, just put that in the comments. Hold in your heart that beautiful energy of love, of joy, of peace, kindness. And I see those beautiful messages to Zena. I love it. I love it. Keep them going. Let's let that little boy know how very much he is loved, how much we appreciate him, how excited we get when he has a win, when something happens that just uplifts him. We all feel it, each one of us. So thank you. Thank you for sharing your love for Zena. So let's go into our hearts right now. And let's pull on that love that's in there. Let's breathe in love and light coming right from Source, God, our Creator. Let it flow into your heart. Let it cover every inch of your being with this beautiful glow of love, this glow of unconditional love. There is nothing about the Creator that says you have to, or I won't love you, or I'll love you if. That doesn't happen. We are just loved. We are created in His image. We are a spark of that divine. That's who we are walking around in these human bodies. We are so loved. So feel that now. Feel that light that's shining into you. Feel your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit. Feel all of the peas that you're gathered with. And now let's exhale that love out into the world. Let's let the world know that we care. We have compassion. We have empathy. And now breathe it in again. Breathe in that love and that light. And let's send it way deep into Mama Gaia. Let's let it go down to the crystalline center, lighting up that whole core of Mother Earth with love. And as we do so, it comes back up. It touches every inhabitant on Earth. It touches all the animals, all the plants, the nature, the waterways, the mountains and the valleys, everyone who's hurting. If you're struggling right now, there's anything going on, physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, or spiritual pain, just feel that love coming right through the bottom of your feet. Let it come up your root chakra, traveling further up your body and coming back into your heart. And just hold that. Hold that love right there in your heart and say thank you. Thank you, Mama Gaia. Thank you to the Creator, God, whatever name you choose to call the divine. Thank you to Divine Mother. Thank you to Christ and all the angels. So now, breathe in again, feeling that love, holding that love, and we're going to give it away, because when we give it away, we get it back. That's how that works, and it's beautiful how it works. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you so very much, each and every one of you that are here, those who are not with us this morning, sending love out to every person who hears this, every person who is part of our beautiful spiritual family. We love you so much. So now, oh, there's our Blue. Blue, we were missing you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I love you. So let's get out of here with our Leo song. I have a feeling he's probably at work this morning. But thank you, Leo, if you're listening to this later. Thank you for this beautiful song that you created just for us. And Let's fill our hearts with it right now.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day at age. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantras. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day at age. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantras. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day at age. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantra. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day at age. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod, the daily mantra. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a
Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa fulla joy. Give me a cuppa fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow.
AAA, y'all.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day at age. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day at age. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Cuppa Fulla Joy.
I love you. Thank you for being here this morning. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. And what are you supposed to do if you're not feeling it? Okay. Do I need to give you the answer? Reach out and touch somebody with an I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.